Dobardan. Divine Pisces 222. It is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. Do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today. Scorpio full moon is tomorrow, I believe. So just be aware of that, guys. Like, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be fairly intense for a lot of you. So just be aware of that, okay? A lot of emotions coming up, a lot of darkness, cycles ending, that sort of thing. So just be aware. It's all gonna be fine. Yeah, I mean, some of you just need to reap the benefits of what's happening right now and think of it as a benefit, the fact that these cycles are ending, the transformations are happening, the changes are about, you know, it's a good thing, okay? So see it for the good thing that it is, okay? And remember that everything is a learning opportunity, okay? Yeah, it's time to reinvent yourself. That's what I said, just rebirth, guys. Rebirth, transformation, that sort of thing. A lot of you going into like I said this before, like a second awakening. Some of you may reach your peak here. Almost like kind of going through a boss fight in a video game, you know, you're kind of at that stage where once you get past this, you know, it's going to feel a lot better, okay? And once you're able to, you know, once you're able to kind of get into that feel good state of, yeah, I love when it skips. Okay, anyway, so once you kind of get back into that high vibration, you know, you can start actually manifesting your abundance. So I do see a lot of good things coming out of this. Like once you kind of go through the darkness, once you go through that transformation, I feel like a lot of you are just going to be raring to go, basically. You know, you're going to find a new motivation to move forward instead of keeping yourself stuck in that lack mentality. Right. Some of you may be reaching out to some new friends. Some of you have made some new friends on this journey. Maybe you've connected to others who are going through the same thing you are, finding parallels in your journey. And that to me is one of the most comforting parts of connecting with others, is when I find that, you know, I'm in parallel with so many people, not just other readers, but a lot of you guys that email me or talk to me, or if I do spiritual coaching, you know, I find that a lot of us are in parallel. So you know, it does help to connect to others, because not only does it help you not to feel alone, but when you offer others advice, maybe on something that they're going through that you already went through, or you're going through the same thing, you can offer each other advice and it helps you. Okay, because a lot of times it's like you're giving yourself advice, right? And some of you just need to be really careful with this influence that's coming in from this moon as well, okay? Because it could bring about some toxicity. It could bring about the need to literally escape from things that are happening around you. You need to face them, though, okay? You can't just turn a blind eye to these things. Out of sight, out of mind does not work on this journey. It just doesn't, okay? This Divine Masculine has been finding out slowly but surely, or whoever the unawakened twin is, really. It's usually Divine Masculine, but not always, okay? So just remember that. All right, so speaking of Divine Masculine, let's take a look and see what's going on. Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, well, a lot of them are coming into this divine wisdom. At least they're trying, you know, the universe is trying to show them that despite what they think, that the universe does have their back here. Okay? And so I will say also, a lot of them I do feel are getting some downloads too. And, you know, here, see this Kundalini, it's kind of like basically representing Kundalini awakening. So some of them may be going through Kundalini awakening as well, on top of everything else. Okay, and I feel like it's rather intense for a lot of them too. So again, Divine Feminine, you may be feeling some sexual energy coming from your Divine Masculine as they go through this, so keep that in mind, okay? A lot of Divine Masculines right now obviously are holding themselves back from communicating to their counterparts at this time. Some of them it's stubbornness. Some of them don't want to admit that they did anything wrong. Some of them are still denying the connections. Some of them don't know what to say. honestly. Some of them are getting, you know, these downloads and are getting these signs that, you know, what is happening to them is real. And they're just like, I don't even know what to say about this. I've been denying it for so long, you know, it's hard for me to admit I'm wrong. So a lot of it is obviously ego holding some of them back. Some of them are just afraid that if they come forward and apologize, that Divine Feminine will not accept it, okay? And so this is kind of a codependency that they're having to release, okay? They're having to release the need, basically to the need of what other people think. And the ironic thing is most Divine Feminines have already forgiven their Divine Masculine at this point. Okay, it's just that they haven't really forgiven themselves. So there's still a deep-rooted codependency here on what people think, okay, that's holding Divine Masculine back. Not just from communicating to Divine Feminine, but just in general. Okay, a lot of them are very afraid of what people think, right? And so it's like they want to come forward with the truth. They want to embrace the things that are happening to them, but they're afraid. They're afraid to do that. They're afraid to release the things that they've been holding on to, you know, because it's all that they know. Okay. Now, some of you may get communication. Okay. Divine Masculine may overcome this block and may communicate. Okay. So keep that in mind, but you may not, or maybe with what they come forward with, it may trigger you. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. But yeah, Divine Masculine they do want to say something. There's something that I feel that Divine Masculine has been ruminating on for a while, okay, that they really want to say to Divine Feminine at this point. And some of them, it's also to whatever their situation is. Some of them just still haven't gotten the testicular fortitude, so to speak, to step up and speak how they feel. Or speak the truth in their situation, okay? So they're just kind of stuck in non-action at this time, right? But what's happening with this divine wisdom that's coming in and with the influence of this moon here is it is kind of motivating them as well. So again, kind of a new motivation coming in here to reinvent oneself, okay? And some of them are embracing their transformations. Some of them, you know, their towers have already hit. They've already kind of gone through what they need to go through, and they're just kind of rebuilding at this point. And there's like a new motivation to say, okay, yeah, you know, I was wrong. I need to fix this. You know, this is a problem. I at least need to make amends, you know, and that could be to Divine Feminine. It could be to a karmic situation, what have you. Okay. But yeah, I mean, a lot of codependency in some of these third-party situations, and they're realizing this, and they want to release them because they do not serve them. They don't serve the way they feel about themselves. Like I said, like a lot of them have some codependency regarding how other people think. Okay, especially in some of these third-party situations, and so they're understanding it's just not fulfilling at all. Sorry, that's my cat. These third-party situations are not fulfilling at all, and so it's like they're kind of getting a fire up under their butt, you know, to basically get out of this stuck energy so they can speak their truth to the karmic situation or to Divine Feminine, whatever it may be, so they can release the codependency, you know, and turn this the right way up so they can actually speak their mind, what they need to speak, you know, and that's what the divine is trying to show them. Okay. Well, Divine Masculine goes back and forth in this energy a lot, honestly, so we'll see. We'll see if it sticks. Some of you do have a reunion approaching. I do feel that. Or at least the beginnings of a reunion. It may not be full-blown union, but at least the beginning stages, you know, of acknowledgement, acceptance, apologies, that sort of thing coming in, okay? So Divine Feminine... Yeah, well, Divine Feminine's kind of like, all right, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna get out of this nonsense. You know, I'm gonna see things for what they are. You know, that I'm learning here. I'm claiming victory over this nonsense, over this darkness, over this codependency. You know, I'm done sitting here and doing nothing. I'm gonna move forward. Okay, regardless of what Divine Masculine does. Regardless of what anybody thinks of me. You know, I'm tired of just sitting here and doing nothing. So Divine Feminine, yes. A lot of you, again, I'm going to reiterate, are kind of moving forward after a period of not being motivated at all to move. So it's like yeah, you got a fire lit up under your butt to move forward, you know? Because Divine Feminine realizes, you know, for a long time, again, she has not been living her truth for however long it's been, you know? And I say, like, the last couple of months have been really difficult. Have been really difficult for Divine Feminine, too, okay? And so Divine Feminine's like, nope, nope, nope. I'm reclaiming my power here, okay? I'm listening to my intuition. I'm listening to spirit, okay? I have work to do. I've got to get out of this nonsense. I can't be here. I can't do this. I can't be this untrue to myself, okay? So just remember, move forward in truth. And when you're in your truth, you cannot fail, okay? I don't believe in failure anyway, but, you know, a lot of you are worried about failure, but you can't be. You cannot fail if you are in your truth, okay? So keep that in mind. Some of you do have some purging that you're still dealing with here, okay? But you're recognizing that. And some of you are stepping into that emotional intelligence, recognizing that you need to release something and you're not going to let it hold you back anymore, right? Whatever this is, it's time to release it, right? Because where you've been has not been fulfilling whatsoever. And look, we're mirroring here. Mirroring. Divine Masculine, 9 of Cups in reverse. Divine Feminine, 9 of Cups in reverse, okay? Both counterparts right now realizing where they are or where they have been not fulfilling, not working, okay? Needs to end, okay? It's too emotionally unstable at this point. Can't hold on to it. It must be released, okay? And so I feel, you know, again, Divine Feminine leads. So, you know, Divine Feminine's going to make this move. Divine Feminine's going to do it, okay? You can't sit there and wait for Divine Masculine to do it, or really whoever the awakened twin is, okay? So take it as it resonates. You can switch the roles. But yeah, whoever the awakened twin is, you know, it's your move. It's always your move. When it comes to movement, it's always your move. All right, so let's take a look at the connecting energies here. Yeah. Time to get out of this defeated energy, guys. It's time. And a lot of you have been feeling defeated within the connections. You've been feeling like the connection has been failing, like, you know, nothing's been moving. And so that's kind of part, I think, of what's been keeping whoever the awakened twin is stuck, is just not seeing evidence of movement on the other side. Okay, and a lot of you are just still stuck in that illusion there. Okay, you're still stuck in that codependency of needing to know, needing to see in order to believe. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Okay? Yeah, so a lot of emotions coming in here in the connections, okay? So again, you may be feeling this. I feel like heart chakra's been opening, especially for Divine Masculine or whoever the unawakened twin is. Heart chakra's been opening up. A lot of Divine Feminines or whoever the awakened twin is also dealing with heart chakra issues as well, you know, dealing with a lot of flood of emotions, a lot of inner child stuff coming up here, and it's very emotionally turbulent, right? Especially right now, Scorpio coming in, Scorpio moon coming in, right? So again, needing to find that emotional intelligence, finding that balance within the connection, okay, and keeping yourself balanced while you're feeling your counterpart's darkness, okay, which happens, and it does trigger you sometimes, but, you know, you have to keep yourself balanced, okay? Yeah, karmic cycles coming to an end within the connections, guys, and that may be what's causing this here. Some of you may be purging because there may be a cycle that's coming to an end within the connection here, and it may be triggering a lot of past life stuff too, okay, and karma that needs to be cleared here within the connection, okay? But yeah, I mean, this right here, this is the whole point, is loving oneself, okay? And that's the main point, and that, I feel a lot of twins are coming into acceptance of that. Not just whoever has been awakened, you know, a lot of you already knew that, but you're like fully coming into acceptance of what this actually means. And to love yourself is to love your twin. And so when you love yourself and you love your twin loves themselves, they love you. Does that make sense? Okay? So that's where the realization is coming in here. Okay? Yeah, again, boom, there you go. And it's Muse of Inspiration, and it's like the twin flames right there, right? And you have intuition right here in the middle. Okay, and then you have the angel wing, which to me represents spirit. Okay, so you have both twins right now literally having a fire lit up under their butt to move forward and to get out of what? Defeated energy, okay? And to clear what needs to be cleared so that the cycle can end, so that you can get back into that self-love aspect. Okay. And yeah, I mean, some of you, again, some of you may be getting some sort of communication very, very soon. Okay, I feel a very strong need within the connections to communicate. And some of you may be getting this communication via 5D. It may not be the 3D. Okay, so keep that in mind. So release the expectations of how you're receiving this information or how you're receiving these messages. Okay, I know my dreams have been returning big time. A lot of messages coming through in my dreams, okay? And your counterpart may not be in a position to be able to actually communicate with you in the 3D. You know, maybe they're being watched. Maybe they are feeling guilty. Maybe whatever. But most of them know at this point that they can reach out in the 5D. They can reach out in the dream state, and they do. They do. Okay? All right. Let's get some messages from the Counterparts. Yeah, see, realization. It's coming in. Divine wisdom, okay? Yep. Some of them, again, they're going to come forward and tell you something. There may be some secrets that they're going to tell you. You may not like them, okay? Sexual energy coming in. Yeah, a lot of them, yeah, believe it or not, they're understanding this a lot more now, okay? Dealing with some of the situations that they're in, they're realizing, oh my God, you know, this person, they woke me up. I've been living a lie this entire time, you know, stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, again, some of them may not be in a position to reach out in the 3D, so they're reaching out in the 5D, okay? And yeah, some of them definitely are having money issues, especially right now, okay? So they may feel like they have to stay in a situation because of that. Okay, so just have compassion, guys. I know you know that. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, so some of you are coming back into this inner alignment feeling. Okay, some of you have been just completely thrown off, and you're starting to kind of get back to where you're feeling aligned and at peace, and that's really good. Okay, so just keep working at it. Okay, keep shattering those illusions. Get back into that space, that sacred space. Okay, some of you, once you do that, that is when your mission's going to show up. Okay, some of you have been chasing your mission and it's been eluding you. Okay, but there's something you needed to do first. There's something you needed to clear first. There's like a level you had to be at before it would be shown to you. Okay, like that was the agreement. Okay, yeah, and so some of you just need to speak your minds. I mean, seriously, just need to stop letting fear hold you back from speaking what you need to speak. Okay, and acknowledging what you need to acknowledge, all right? And take that leap of faith. And yeah, whoever the awakened twin is, it's your move. You gotta move. You gotta move. Okay? And just remember, you are being guided, okay? And your team, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, it's not going to urge you to do this. Not going to urge you to do this unless it's got your back. So just know you're being guided. You're being protected. It's got your back. Okay? All right? Is that right? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.